Hello everyone. This is a first edition of our Layton Parks series. I think this is Wendall Snow Park or Kays Creek Park. Doesn't matter. By the time you see this on YouTube, I'll have it updated with the information. This is the Vietnam Memorial. Obviously, I can't get every name on here, but this is a very beautiful memorial. How old is this? Do you know that they put this up? You don't know when they erected it? Well, Vietnam ended a long time ago, so this probably was here in the 90s, right? These are like the flags: POW flag, Utah flag, U.S. Marine Corps flag. The donors, like Linda Quist, Myers, Young Engineering, Sounds of Freedom. Very cool area. Please pardon our absence while we're undergoing temporary repairs. We'll return shortly. Yeah, because people like to go and vandalize these, I imagine, because they hate America. Or they're just kids and they don't really know any better and they're just being little shits. Either way. This is a cool little area. It kind of reminds me... Where's that historic area? Is it in DC that has something like this? You've never been to DC though. You go to Washington State, right? Not all of this, right?
Davis County 2018 Commission member. 2018 Layton Parks Division.
Oh wow. Okay, so this wasn't here in the 90s. I thought this was the memorial stuff. I thought it was there in the 90s. Because they've had Vietnam memorial walls all over the U.S. since the end of the war. Did you step on those memorials?
I didn't realize there was.
Terrible. Terrible. Let's go back this way. Very nice area. So he tramples on it again. This is a nice little, what was on front? Oh, this might be like the cover picture for the video. Maybe. Try to get a panoramic shot of that. Look at that. Very festive, very patriotic. I like it. So let's go back over to the dog statue. I really like that. Like, people probably know I get kind of annoyed by, it's not so much just dogs, it's dog owners who don't keep them contained. But I like this statue. It's for service dogs who served in the overseas and stuff. I don't know if they're specifically called, I know service dog is like if you're blind or you have, you know, needs of one, like an emergency animal. But there's also a big glaring "No dogs allowed in parks" sign, like right as you enter too. So it's kind of Nemo, Kaiser, Storm, Fat Albert, Jerry, Brandy, Teddy, Hector, Buddha, Lucky, Orky, Prince, Draco, Rebel, Bourbon, Toby, Flair, Rebel, CWD, Jelly, or Gelly, NDD, Basco, Les, Duke, Nikki, Lion, Rennie, Michelle, Lady, Kim. No, not Lady! Kazan, Cito, Duke. I'm surprised there weren't more Dukes. Spade, Major, Herman, Rebel. There's lots of rebels. Tarka, Cherokee, Perky, Sox, Traveler, Tiger. I can't imagine a dog named Perky serving and then just getting blown up or like whatever by terrorists or something. Is there not like a big overhang sign for this park? This is the first time, well, it's not the first time I've been here, it's the first time I've been here in like 30 years. The last time I was here, because I definitely came here as a kid, like a lot, with my mom and aunt and cousins and them. Does it say when it was built? You said 2018, right?
This memorial was completed July 14th.
2018. I could have sworn they had that back in the 90s, but I guess maybe it was just whatever. Because we used to come out here in the 90s as a kid, and we'd go to surf and swim and all that. Because it's, you know, it was a nice... I'm going to put my hood back on. This wind is like... They did not warn me it was going to be windy today. So, let's see. Let's inspect the playground equipment since there's no one using it. And that's why we brought Fat Andy with us. He's gonna test it all out and see how it does. If it can sustain his weight. Then we know it's built to last. So it looks like they got 2 outfields, 2 baseball fields. What on earth is that? Like an excavator?
Yeah.
Hop on there and look and see if there's any damage. I'm talking like graffiti and actual damage. Walk across this little Indiana Jones trap thing. Yeah, I'm not doing it. That's why I'm making him do it. He's really struggling. You did a good job not acting like you're struggling, because we know that you really were struggling. So it looks like it's in fairly good condition. I mean, there's like some scuff marks, but that's, you know, comes with the territory. Did you say Abby Kiss? This is like a little playhouse window thing. The abacus. There's like a map or something up there, but it's obviously deteriorated over time. So we've got... Andy, do you want to test this out? Do you want to test that out?
I would love to, but I don't think I'd be able to get into one.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, so these are pretty strong. I think these were implanted probably not that long ago, maybe 20 years ago. Considering last time I was here was 30 years ago, and most of the playground equipment everywhere else was made out of wood, that wood stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna check over there too. I wanna check, well, the bathrooms are gonna be locked, but I wanna see what kind of condition they are on the outside. I think that's the park pool, and that's surf and swim next to it. The park has a pool. The park has a pool. Did you know that? The water's all murky. Yeah, the park has a pool. So, closed, obviously. Bathrooms have cameras. That's old. So we'll check the outfield. They used to have a drinking fountain, you could tell. And they tore that out. Like kids don't need water or anything. Go this way. This is a great place to jump someone. Andy. No, I said jump someone. They have that up because it's year-round. Did you know that Surf and Swim is year-round? And they put that up in the winter and early spring. And they take it down when it's hot out. Isn't that something? Isn't that amazing? Did you not know that? Yeah, Wendall Snow Field. That's probably the name of the whole park. Wouldn't you think? And that looks like it's on the Surf and Swim side. Of course, with this big fence being erected and all the dead field around everything, it's kind of hard to tell, huh? That'll be our establishing shot. So this is a nice little field, kind of secluded. Because it does feel secluded, doesn't it? It feels cut off. That field immediately kitty corner from this. Kitty corner, catty corner, whatever you call it. Or adjacent. You could have your games and be completely... Like the girls could have their game, the guys could have their game here and be completely oblivious. Now their dugouts are literally dug out. Look, they're actually in the earth. And they have actual place for the bat. This is old too. The dugout. A baseball field with an actual freaking dugout. Oh my god. This wind. I think we're going to be Ubering to the mall. I think. Or at least to Dollar Tree and then to the mall. We'll walk to the mall from Dollar Tree. I mean, can you blame me?
No, it isn't.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault, is it? So what I've noticed, because I filmed at Roy West Park yesterday, is, and like I said, it can't be helped because we just came out of winter, and so the ground is mud, so it's not quite really in season to play baseball or anything. So I'm not really like, oh, I'm going to dock you points for that. It's just something I notice. I do like, does this not look like an actual baseball diamond? There's dirt, there's grass, there's dirt, a pitcher's mound. It's all aficionado and everything. Which I like. I like that. It actually looks like it could storm. It didn't look like that at all earlier today, huh? This is wild. We were in Ogden earlier filming. I didn't film, well, actually I just took pictures. I didn't really film anything. We were gonna walk out to a park, but I got like we both got hungry, huh? And I was just like, I don't want to walk that far and be on an empty stomach, you know? So we just came out here to Layton, and part of my park series out here, which the last time I was here was like 32, 33 years ago, maybe. So I was like probably 8 or 7, 8 or 9, maybe closer to 29 or 28 years ago. If I'm being honest, it's probably like 94 or 95 the last time I was out here. Andy Ma. But, oh, I know his name. It's Andy Ma. I can find him on Facebook.
Great. You told everyone my face.
Don't you see interesting things that you think on your own? If you had an Instagram, you could upload it and share it, and people would find it interesting. So there's some people here with their phones. This is probably also a Pokemon hotspot. Probably. Just letting you people know. I think this is also probably a Pokestop out here. What is this? Oh, to hook something up like a generator or something? People can't come camping out here, can they? Hook up a TV and a stereo equipment in the wintertime so you can watch Christmas in the park. Oh, you know what? I think so. Hey, are we going to visit Christmas? We're going to visit the Christmas Village in Ogden and the one out here this year, right?
Yeah.
We need to, right?
Yeah.
We need to make a point of doing that. And of course, film it, because if you don't film it, then you can't look back and go, hey, I remember that. I remember this. That's why I always emphasize filming, because just looking back at old stuff from like 2 years ago, I saw things that I completely forgot about. So this is one of their Boweries. Very weird. What is that, a hexagon shape? Hexagonal or octagonal? Six sides of Satan. There's someone's phone number on here. I don't really have much to say about the Bowery. This is old. This was obviously here when I was a kid. Huh? Yeah. I mean, you can tell they look like they're in good shape, but they're old. What do we think about the playground? Because see, we can't film now, there's kids over there. But what do we think about the playground equipment? I think... Is that the library? Okay. I think it was obviously, because it's not the same equipment that was there when I came here as a kid. I could guarantee almost they left their lights up here. I guarantee it was made of wood, that, you know, those wood kinds they used to have that you don't see anymore? Yeah. You can get splinters and shit. Yeah. I guarantee it was that kind. So, fun, quality / durability, accessibility, and location. Because I only have 4 categories, right? Or is it 5 categories? There's 4 categories, but out of 5 points, right? Okay. Was it fun? What do you think about the overall girth of the park? There's lots of space. Lots of stuff. You know, there's plenty of parks where you can play soccer and football. And literally, you don't need that much space to play football. If it's just between like 4 guys, you don't need that much space. Yes. We used to come here as a kid in the summer. It's the first place I went swimming before I discovered the Roy City Complex. I'm not really, like, you'll notice I'm not really going and manhandling all of the equipment, because I can tell things like the benches and the Boweries and things are in good condition. They're just old. Is that the police station? There's a chip delay. Okay, let's talk about our score and all that. I think there's a lot to do here. And there's a lot of space to do it in. Lots for baseball. There's swimming right there. And then there's the other place right there. Because Layton also has a pool. There's the playground equipment over there. There's the Layton pool right there. That's not affiliated with Surf and Swim. It's the park pool. And I think that's a church right there too. Literally, and there's a school right there and a library. So literally everything is right here. Literally. So as far as location, 5 out of 5. It's by everything. There's a major street right there that goes into the burbs, that goes off onto the other major street. It'll take you to something. And everything is within sight. So I give it 5 out of 5 on location. Durability or quality, everything looks like it's in good quality. Come this way. It looks like it's in good quality. I mean, obviously, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and manhandle everything and film everything because you can tell it's old, but it's durable. It's in good health. It's in good shape. So I'm going to go ahead and say quality 5 out of 5. Is that too much? Am I being too generous?
No, that's about right.
For fun, again, just within the purview of the park. Am I using that right? The purview of the park? Within the confines of the park. There is so much to do. There's places to grill. There's places to bird watch and do stuff. There's the playground. There's the pool. That's not surf and swim. There's the baseball fields. There is so much to do here. Even grandma would find stuff to do. And there's also, you could jog or walk or speed walk or go on your wheelchair or walker on that trail.
I was just about to say, take your grandparents and check out the Vietnam Wall.
Exactly. So this is going to surprise you. 5 out of 5 for fun. Fun, location, quality, accessibility. Might get a few less points for accessibility because, well, wasn't there kind of like a steep, kind of like a ramp or a path you could take in theory wheelchair when we first entered at the top? I mean, just because someone's in a wheelchair doesn't mean in theory that they can't or wouldn't want to sit in a pool, or they wouldn't want to sit on a swing, or they wouldn't want to get out and sit on a bench or whatever.
Anyway, there are concrete paths all around.
I'll say for accessibility, I think they could have more like defined ramps.
Yeah, like the gazebos don't go.
I will probably dock it and say 4 out of 5. I know that's such a huge drop.
You're so cruel.
4 out of 5 for accessibility. I'm pretty sure it's only 4 categories, right?
I think so.
Fun, location, accessibility, durability. I think it's only 4.
Is there cleanliness?
Cleanliness comes with durability, quality.
Yeah.
If it's clean and all that.
Yeah.
And it looks clean. There was a little bit of garbage because you're gonna see that, but it's not like, oh my god, it's not like Cal City Park. That's just disgusting shithole. It's clean. So overall, I think my overall score is gonna be 5 out of 5. I know, shocking, right? My out of 5 for this whole park, Wendall Snow Park, 5. Do you agree with that assessment? All right, so we're gonna find an Uber and get the hell out of here. Okay, as it turns out, we were only half done because there's like a whole other section of the park that has like ancient stuff. This is the Heritage Museum.
Yeah.
Whose house is that? That's like that's an actual like pioneer house, right? A plaque. Hey Andy,
Yeah.
these trees were here at the time that this house was there.
Ha.
So,
Joseph
Cap Hill. There's like little things there. Little cookware. I want to film that plaque. I'll film this plaque over here. Kenley Amphitheater. You can buy merch. You can buy merch here. I'm excited because I like to spend other people's money. You're like, I know. Have you ever been out here? Have you been to see a show out here? Seriously? I think I went out here once for like a assembly. That's what they're called, right? You remember how excited we would get as kids for assemblies? It was an assembly. I'm gonna film the plaque. That's a lady. Wow. So you can just pause that if you want to read it. Basically. I got scratched. Wait, what got erected in 2019? This amphitheater's been here though. That was here when I was in high school. Layton Forts. Did you scratch me, Andy? Well, look. Hey, go back to Canada. Hey. Hey, you. Go back to Canada, eh? I'm being xenophobic, Andy. That's the police department right there. What school is that? Layton High. That's Layton High School. That's Layton High School. Yeah, so we missed the rest of the park. We only got half of it. Hey, Goosey! Hey, Goosey! Sashay down the runway. Just unbothered, like bitch plays. If you don't have any food for me, don't at me. I can't be bothered. I don't care. It talks like that. All geese have a gay accent. What? Take me to the library. Take me to the library. Cut through the field. I don't want to walk by all these fucking people. I don't want to get them on camera. Sashay down the runway. Andy. I would trip and fall. And my wig would tumble off. They would know that I'm bald, Andy. Andy. I looked like an old person before officially becoming old. You know that, right? You've had my secret all these years, right? He's bald. Oh, well, I don't want to date him anymore. What? Do you remember meeting my ex, Nick?
I don't think I ever did.
Yeah, I'm not filming your fucking race car. You met him once, I think, didn't you? Like once. I know like if it's only once you probably wouldn't remember. I think it was either like we stopped by your place once together, or we ran into him at Weber. You think it was we ran into him at WSU?
That could be.
Because he lived on campus.
That could be.
Because you remember he had like golden brown hair, he was about my height, a little bit taller.
Yeah.
You're like, okay. What does that say? That's Layton High School. They were, I don't know, were they our rivals at Northridge? I think Skyline was our rival. I still don't know where the fuck Skyline is, but they were our rival. Layton was just like, oh, we didn't even acknowledge them. We acknowledged them about as much as we acknowledged Clearfield High. You want to know how much we acknowledged Clearfield High? Never. Is that a giant goose?
Yeah. But a giant duck and duck.
Oh my gosh. Wow. A pond. A Ponzi scheme. I need to get a picture of those ducks, but I don't want to film anybody. There's like everybody and their dog is out here. Seriously. Like everybody. There's ducks. Andy, get a picture next to the duck. I want to get a picture of you next to the duck like it's attacking you. But make sure you don't touch it because there's a sign that says don't touch it. Act like it's attacking you, like, oh my god. Oh my god. You can get closer than that. Act scared. Really scared. Very scared. Jesus. There's the mom duck. And there's the little ducklings. Don't you have to pay a fee to get a library book here? To get a card here? Or was that the Kaysville one? Because your dad said something like, well, you gotta put it in, like, excuse me? No. I don't think so. I think that is actually tennis, though, because the nets look to be wider. This is a small-ass library.
I was coming here and come and stop here, and I never went back there. I had no idea there was so much cool stuff back there.
Hi! You didn't know?
Yeah.
Hey, so if you're new, these are the hours. What's down there? Kings used to be down there, right? Kings, you remember? Kings? The little like random, it was kind of like Dollar Tree, but not really. They used to be down there. They used to have some cool shit.
Yeah, there was.
Curbside pickup? They got curbside pickup? For what? This used to be their book drop off and they got rid of it. So that was the full, is actually Commons Park. Wendall Snow was just a little baseball field. But I think it can be used interchangeably. I think there's really nothing down here. I think this is where the serial killers, that's where they hide their bodies. That's where the satanic rituals take place. I'm honestly surprised. This prime area of undespoiled land, Andy. Look at this. You could totally come out here and dress like a druid and just have your ritualistic late night orgies. Nobody would be the wiser. Kids probably come out here and drink. Actually, let's go down here. Let's go into this little gorge and film. This will be a twofer McDoofer. This is the only extraneous part of the area because that whole area is part of one park, right? Wait, was this used to be a swamp or a river? And it's dried up? A retention pond? That's a cool term. So that's a specific type of pond. And if it's like in a street area, it's called a ford. Right? Right? It's called a ford if it's in a street. It's a ford. See, and this is where the dead bodies go. So when shit hits the fan and it becomes like fallout, fresh water. Well, I don't know if it's fresh, but it's water. You might want to try to sanitize it somehow. But when shit hits the fan, you're going to be building colonies out here. You're going to be building your little fallout shelters out here. Just don't let any cannibals live there, and you should be good.